decaling time, as you can tell. So I've got the, well, two of the Hikamaras on the top wing there. Now actually, the decals are actually forming very, very nice for a change. Just have a quick look. One doesn't look right compared to the other. Just push this up. Just a touch, push that like that. Yeah, that'll do. That looks better. So with that, I'm just going to do the Hikamaras and try to find. Oh, there they are. Just kind of cut them out and just pop in some warm water and let that settle. So I'm using Humble Decafix, as you know. If you subscribe to my channel, you also always know that I do like using this substance, and it works very good, depending on what decals you're using. Well, I just use it anyway. But also, one of the things that many people say is, why am I not painting on the Hikamaras? Well, the thing is though, guys, I don't really have the tools right at this minute to complete it, but I've been using the decals when I was doing these Japanese aircraft ever since, so there's not really much point to it really. Just making sure that's all slotted in, like so, around the edges there. And we're just going to do the underside now the two top sides are done. Just having a quick look what else there is. So in theory, there's not much really to the decals. There's no stencils at all whatsoever. It's just put decal here and that's it. So it looks like it's going to be a nice, simple build. I don't know what that is. It sounds like thunder, but oh well. And that's really it, guys. That's all I'm pretty much doing. So there's not a lot of stencils to go on the top. Oh, actually, hold on. Actually, we do have a couple of stencils on the top and underside, actually, here. On top of the oil, well, fuel tanks, just there. And apparently number 20, no, wait a second. Number 12, oh, they're just red discs. Is that all? Yeah, that's all they are, they're just red discs. Right, okay then. That's something that I don't see every day, but oh well. Okay, so just red discs, and while the ones on the side 22. Oh, there then. Okay, that's fair enough. So that's going to be a challenge and a half, but oh well. Still waiting for this. Tell you what, I'll come back and when it's fully up, we'll just put it down.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, so it's actually finally lifted off from the paper, I believe. Come on. Come on now. I know you want to. Let's settle for a bit. Turn this over. And we'll do the underside. So turn it right round so you can see what's going on. What we're going to do is just put a bit of decal fix on the underside here, all the way across like so. Yeah, that's lifted off nicely. Just get rid of the excess water, or excess water, whichever you want to put it. Like so. Okay, so that fits there. And that goes on there. Okay. So, as always, watch wherever you're putting your decal because it could go anywhere. You probably guys know this already, but you know, I just try to help you along. Put this side like so. Okay, so let's just press that down. Like so. I'm just going to take some more decal fix out of the bottle and just spread it around the base area, around underneath there, and get all that just in nicely, just like that. And there we go. So that's simple as that. So I better off and finish off the rest before I bore you guys half to death. Hi guys, here we are. I went a bit further ahead and actually, I'm really sorry about this guys, but I did actually do all the weathering up on the actual model itself. Now I did actually use, of course, the Flooring Models clay weathering wash. I didn't use the straight black on the actual top side, so I mixed the grey with a tiny little bit of black, and this is how it turned out. Well, it was grey, it's kind of like a concrete type colour. Not sure we can see really properly, but it's brought it out as the sea air has actually been eaten away at this aircraft. So obviously that's that, but I think later on I'll just do some chipping and that lot just to get it all sorted out. But of course for the varnish we need to put a matte varnish over the top, and I'm using Tamiya's XF86. Now first off, when I used this I did run into a bit of trouble, but I think it should be okay, so I'm just going to test it out on here if it would work. Okay, that's better. So just going to see how it works. It should flow nicely over the top. Nice like that over the top there. What PSI do I use at? 2 seconds, just spray this bit. PSI. I think it's about... Oh, I can't see. Let me have a look. I can't even see my own gauge because it's that dark down there. It's about 50. Not even 10 PSI probably. Not even that probably. Just so it goes. Ow! Got my foot in the lock. As I say, just spray it all across the model until you're happy with it. You can't, obviously there's, that will kick in of course. Now of course what you naturally do is put this first coat on, leave it to dry and see how it turns out. But I think it should be fine. It depends how you want your model, whether you want it too matte, too satin or too glossy. Why am I turning it around based on the tripod? I don't know. And just pretty much just get all that shine down all across that model, like so. And that pretty much, guys, is what we're doing. Just obviously matte it down, get it back to its normal self level. And that is it really, guys. So once I've done all this on here, once this stops finally, so once that's done I'll go away and finish, well, not finish off, but I'll start making all the actual little details then on this model. Right, so the varnish is now, well, drying. I have to be honest guys, I did actually work things up. Basically I got the consistency wrong with the XF86, and pretty much I decided to go have a look what I had in the rest of the paint stash, as you would say. I found at the very back I had some Humbrol matte coat, and lucky enough I actually sprayed it on, and it's actually turned out better than the actual Tamiya one, which is bizarre, but there we are. And it's still a bit shiny as you can see, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretty much leave it for now. We're going to sort out the engine, which is the next bit, and then we're going to pretty much varnish the whole lot over, put a matte coat on. So now what we're going to do is pretty much something different, pretty much. Obviously I'm going to use black, obviously, but we're going to do something different. Like I said, we are going to paint the black part of this, of course, but instead of painting the actual engine black, we're going to paint it silver, and then put a wash of black on it. Sounds bizarre, but I actually want to try it because I actually had a look at the engines and of like actual real aircraft, and I do have to realise they are more silver than black, obviously. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to obviously paint this back part black, and I'll come back and we'll paint the silver.
A few moments later.
Okay, so the back is actually painted up in silver, black. We're going to be painting the engine silver, and of course I'm using Revel 90. Oh, just a bit on the side there. So of course for this thin engine I'm just going to be using obviously that thin paintbrush just to get the engine detail sides here. Oh dear. I'll tell you what, I won't bother doing that. Great. Alright, okay then. I really hate it when it does that. Really, really do. I'll use a fresh one. Okay, fresh one, so it's not being too dry. I'll start again. On the edges there. Okay, so what I'll go with talk about, I think what I may do is I may do something that obviously I don't hardly do. But I think I'm going to add some cables to make it look like the are they spark plug cables? Yeah, they are actually spark plug cables to the actual cylinders. So of course I'll have to try and find a photo on the internet of a actual picture of a, what engine did it have? Oh, here you go. Nakajima Seiki Model 11 air-cooled 14-cylinder radial engine. Okay, that's it. So let's just paint those at the top there. And the sides there. Not too worried about sides because obviously you won't see it from the sides. And obviously just paint this one up all in silver. So just get plenty of paint on there. Not too much obviously because I also want to keep all that detail for the washers and that lot. And like so. There we are. Just turn it around, paint the other side. Like so. This one obviously I'll paint the wrong side because obviously you won't see the other side. I suppose it would be best to paint this top there like so. Right, so that's really it guys, just do that. So it's, obviously I go quiet when I'm painting, so I do apologise about that. Looks good to me. Just check it, just took out shots, check, paint the insides. Like so. Like so. With that, that's done. So, right, with that, I will wait for it to dry. I'll catch you all guys later. Parts are all done. That's how we do. So actually guys, as you can see, it's actually turned out pretty nice, better than what I thought it would do. But I see where one of my friends, which told me about this, was coming from. It does actually look better painted in silver and then dry brushed like that. So okay, with that we're going to put everything together, so I just need some glue, which is over here. So of course just putting the cylinders together and then just put some around there. Now of course obviously there's little slots for these to fix into, like so, and fall out again. Need some of that quick setting stuff. Okay. Oh, wrong side, sorry. Might have taken you out of focus in a second. Okay, like so. Okay, that's throwing off. Now, I'm going to go get another one. No. Right, so this, apparently this part now fits into there, which I don't think it actually does. No. Actually, tell I. It actually does. Oh, look at that. Okay. So put some glue on here. Just get that round like so. I don't really put the polycap in, but I suppose it gives it a nice structure to that, like so. Like that. And then last but not least we have this, I guess it's some kind of, I don't know, is it for cylinders, is it for spark plugs? I do not know. Either way, it's part of the engine system. And okay, you go lift off and here. Great. You do one thing and the whole lot comes apart. Welcome to modelling, guys. It's actually pretty tricky than what I thought it would be. Trouble is, that is not gluing like I hoped it to do. Just put a drop of glue in the side there. That should hold it down. Like that. And then that should fit over the top like so. Like that. It's all a bit confused at the minute. Wow, this is actually pretty tricky. Okay. Wow. My word. Okay, alright, so that ring is set on there. Just try and push it down over the top here. Like that. Oh, I just knocked all our place again. Great. This is really boring you guys, isn't it? So, oh goodness. Right, I'll give it up. Right, okay. I'll sort this out and see in a bit, guys. This is doing my head in. Okay, guys, I went a bit ahead. Ta-da! The actual landing legs are on, including the tail wheel hasn't painted up yet, but it does look really good. So, okay, so as you know, I went away, well, I varnished the actual cowling, I haven't put the exhaust in yet, but I put the legs in and of course painted them silver. Now one thing I do need to mention is that there's the actual shock absorbers on the side. They are very fiddly things, and I think, which side was it? This side broke when coming off the sprue, so be careful with that. And the other thing is I did actually the tyres and the wheels, whichever, really good actually, not bad. So I think obviously the next thing to do is take these out. We'll have to repaint the actual silver bits inside of the chrome. And also what I noticed, they are actually very weighted wheels as well, so that's a bonus. Slide that onto there like so, not a problem. Last but not least, this one here. Take this one off. Slot into there. Oh, make sure. And just in case, show that they are actually weighted. I'm just resting on the ground right now. They're actually both on the ground. They sit rather well. Well, look at that, guys. That sits on its legs, no problem. I might put a bit of glue into this leg here. It's not holding up well, too well under the weight. I have to say that some of these models do actually have very flimsy legs, guys. And with that done, just leave on top of a bottle just off the ground and leave that to dry. Oh wow, well at least we've got the legs on, that's one thing, so now we can work on the doors and all the other bits and pieces. Right guys, so here we have the kit. It's all done up, landing gear is on. I have to say guys, it did take a while for that landing gear to be finally put in the right way, because obviously you saw what I thought was right, and then I realised that the way I did it first was not the right way. To tell the truth guys, I put the landing gear on the wrong way twice. So 3 times that has to be changed, and this is the final, the right way. So you can see it's all dried up, and pretty much what I'm doing is I'm doing the final preparation. I'm just putting the canopy in. As you can see, it does take quite a work about this bit because there's so many frameworks. You got the actual main features like these 3 pieces here, and then you got the sliding back canopy on this one, sliding back canopy on the pilot, sliding back canopy on the observer, and then sliding forwards canopy of these are 2 anyway of the gunner. That's mad. And of course then you have to put the gun in, and last but not least just put the prop in the gun. So there wasn't any guns on the forward fire in this aircraft, and then the armaments on the bottom, and I think that's done. So obviously I want to point out that I actually have been hand painting these the pieces of canopy. Now a good friend of mine, you might know him as Rebels at Cloud 9, posted a video about how to make canopies, and this is how. Pretty much what it was, I got the glass piece, double-sided Tamiya tape, stuck onto there, painted the inside green, then the exterior, or interior then exterior, and that's it. That's all it's to do, and then glue onto there. So, and of course then with a toothpick, take off the excess edging, which I forgot to do on that one, but here. So I know I shouldn't really be doing this, but I'm just going to take some of this tiny amount of XF, not sorry, XF, the glue. Just put a tiny amount on for now. Tiny amount on there. A tiny amount on there. I think 2 seconds. Just get that in there. Sorry, this might be off camera at the minute. I think it is. Not too sure. Don't think it is. Nope. Alright, so I think that is actually in place. So there we are. So I've got the actual 3 main canopies on there that just gently rest. So now pretty much is just do the rest of the glass pieces. So I have the 2 in here and the 1 underneath as well. Then like I said, the other sliding back canopies, and then we can actually finally start getting stuff sorted on this. But left the box underneath there. Right, so I'll crack on.